Upon finishing their analysis, Klitgaard and McLean saw a frustrating picture. It was clear that various corrupt activities were dramatically draining the cash-starved city of La Paz of millions of dollars. They now had to find a strategy which would allow them to tackle the problems in the most effective way. As the mayor considered his options, the economic situation was changing for the better. The austerity program of the Paz Estenssoro administration was taking effect, and the pace of inflation was slowing. McLean managed to build a strong coalition with key players of the national government. Additionally, his relationship with the World Bank continued to thrive.
In any reform, you have to find your allies and cultivate them, and identify your opponents and neutralize them. The important possible allies were the president of the country, who was from another political party, but it is the capital city. So they had to make a deal where the mayor said, in effect, I won't run over you politically if you won't run over me. Let's make the city succeed.
By the end of his first year, the mayor would get a World Bank credit of $10 million, which would allow him to jumpstart his reform plans. The World Bank agreed that McLean could use $1 million to give merit pay rises and top up the salaries of city employees who were key to redeveloping the city. He was able to retain the services and the commitment of foremen and technical people with essential knowledge who had been low on the salary scale.
The World Bank has been nervous, rightly, about changing or interfering with government salary scales. That is a government prerogative, and if you start paying one group of people more than others, there is inevitable jealousy. It is very problematic and has been proven so in many cases. But like all good rules, there are times for exceptions. And La Paz presented a very strong case for an exception to the reticence, the reluctance of the World Bank to see one group of civil servants paid on a different basis than others. The project, therefore, included as a special experimental effort and financing for some special grants or special bonuses for the key personnel who were critical for the project.
Beyond addressing staffing needs, McLean and Klitgaard concentrated on working on the 4 areas they had identified as particularly vulnerable to corruption.